Are you looking to raise funds for printing maybe your comic book collection? Or maybe you want to sell some merchandise? Or you're looking to run an ad campaign to promote some of your work? Crowdfunding can make that happen, just like it has for many other creators online. In this video, I'll walk you through how you can set up a crowdfunding campaign using ChamaWP so you can start raising funds for your next project. Okay, so let's dive right in. So I'm logged in already into the WordPress dashboard, and to set up a crowdfunding campaign, all you have to do is go over to the ChamaWP menu here and then click on Add Campaign. Okay, and let's say we wanted to print a book collection. So just add that as a title. And then if I wanted to give like a long description of what the campaign is going to be, I can just type it in. Let me just copy over some text that I'd set up here. So let me just copy that and then just copy it there. And then you can copy in like a brief description that gives a brief overview, and I'll show you how it will look like on the front end. So you can give a good short overview of not more than 500 characters. Let's go ahead and just copy some text from here and just place it there. Okay, let's see what else. So we have created that. Okay, so you want also to enter the end date for when the campaign is going to end. So you can just use the date picker here. Let's say it's going to end sometime by the end of December. The target amount, this is what you hope to raise in terms of funds. So let's put it, let's say at 5,000. The starting amount, let's leave it at 0. If you'd already collected some funds, you can add in whatever you've collected here. The minimum donation, if you watch some of our previous videos about making sure you prevent spam or fraud payments, you need to make sure that this is a high enough number. So I would put it at, let's say, $5 as the minimum amount. Do I want to display the tag, the target amount? You can do this. I'll show you how it would show up, and how, if you were to disable this, how it would look like. So let me just let's enable this for now. And you can set the featured image that would be displayed on the front end. Let's go ahead and upload that. It should be 854 by 480 pixels in dimension. So let's go ahead and upload that. Let's see, what would be a good one? Let's choose that one. Okay. All right, and that's all at the minimum you need to add in. So let's go ahead and publish this. Then you can see what it would look like if I click publish. And if I go on the front end, and if I do a refresh, so it's going to show up on the front end. And if I go to the crowdfunding landing page, you will notice that it will show like the brief description that we entered here, the goal description, and then the target will be displayed, the number of days left, how many backers you've had so far. And if you wanted to view a more detailed version of the campaign, so it will give like the long description that you've set up here, and also you have like the share buttons over here and the brief description. Okay, So if I wanted to, let's say, remove the show target amount publicly, I can just click on that and then just click update. And if I refresh, it will not show the target amount. It will not show the $5,000 target amount. Okay, if we go to the hub page, same thing. It will not show the target or the goal. It will just say we have reached, let's say, 10% of the goal. All right, if I want to show it again, so just so you see how it looks like, update. If I do a refresh, it would show 5,000. Okay. All right. Another thing to consider, if you do not want to, if you wanted to show a video, so if I wanted to go and view this campaign, if I wanted to show a video introduction for the campaign, let's say you wanted to describe what the campaign is all about, you can show a video on YouTube from YouTube instead of the image. So let me show you how you can do that. Let's see if we can do this here. So let me just copy this and see if this works. Okay, and then just click update. If we do a refresh. Okay, let's go and copy something from here. Let's see if this one works. Okay, and just do a refresh. Okay, there you go. All right, so now we have a video and you can have it set up as an introduction. So now if somebody, a supporter, wanted to support this campaign, all they had to do is just click on back this campaign. And I already had a credit card saved in. And then I just click on 10. Let's say I wanted to donate $100. I'll just click on pay now. And that's it, you'd get the receipt. And now it's complete. And you'll notice that now I have one funder that is showing up there. And if I go to if I view the campaign again, you will notice that it has updated how many backers that we have and how much has been contributed so far. All right. So it will show up there on the campaign page. And if I was to go to all the campaigns, now this landing page would display, if you had multiple campaigns going on, they would all be listed on this crowdfunding page. All right, and it's just that simple. I'll just cover a few more details here. If you want to add in some frequently asked questions, let's say you wanted to give your supporters a better idea of, or to address any questions or concerns that any of your supporters may have, you can add those in here. So let's say we wanted to add, let's say, question 1. This is a question for my campaign. Let's copy this and then add another one. Question 2. This is another question for my campaign. Then question 3. Let's just copy maybe this text over here. All right, and all you would have to do is just click on save. And then if I was to switch over to my page, the dedicated page for the campaign, if we go to view this campaign, it would show up as a list of frequently asked questions here. So if I just click on this, it would show the questions and the answers there on this page. Okay. And then the story would just show the whole description of your campaign. And then one more thing I can show you is you may want to be giving updates every now and then for your campaign. Let's say if you've reached a milestone in terms of what your campaign has collected, or maybe you want to make a change to your campaign. You can do that by going to the section campaign updates and adding your update. So let's say I'm going to put in the date of this update. Let's get, and we can put it as today's date. And let me just put in this. And I just click on update. Alright, and if I do a refresh, it would show up under the updates tab. Okay, so it would be listed there. Let me just add in another one to give you an idea what it would look like. Let's say we have that, then add in this, and then click update. Alright, and if I do a refresh, then I do updates, it will be listed there. Alright, so that's basically it. It's just that simple to add in a campaign. If you have any questions, go ahead and just add in a comment below or reach out to me via email. Alright, until next time, bye.